The ancient cities of Harappa and Mohenjo-daro, hours south of Islamabad by land, were the two largest centers of the Indus civilization. Indus artifacts like these shed light on daily life here more than 4,000 years ago. But much is still unknown about the Indus people's communication, religion, and political organization. Farhat Gul is UNESCO's head of culture for Pakistan. She says the ruins are in remote areas, and that has hindered work there.
It's rather inaccessible. Even we don't have daily flights to Mohenjo-daro. We have to come either via Karachi or via Sakkar. And then the airport in itself it's not a proper airport, a very, very small one.
Indus artifacts contain some of the earliest writing in the world. This fragment of script is at least 4,400 years old, but there are so few writing samples that the ancient language cannot be deciphered.
Archaeologists say the most striking thing about these sites is the Indus civilization's city planning. They had wells, drainage systems, they had streets that were made at right angles. Even the bricks here in Harappa are the same size and weight used hundreds of kilometers away in Mohenjo-daro.
The security situation in Pakistan has also hindered archaeologists and preservationists at the sites.
It has restricted our mobility, especially our monitoring missions have been restricted. We can't go to these places to monitor the progress of our projects, which does have an effect.
While millions of foreign tourists travel to Egypt every year for its museums and ancient monuments, at most 1,000 visitors come to Harappa every year. Dr. Khurram Kadir directs Pakistan's National Institute of Historical and Cultural Research. He says references to Egypt and the pharaohs in religious texts have made ancient Egypt more familiar.
The pharaonic past is neither Jewish nor Christian nor Muslim, but it is common tradition to all three of us. And because the Egyptian remains have that lure, it's so much more powerful.
He says most Pakistanis are not interested in the Indus civilization.
Being pre-Islamic, it is not an area which is of, it would not take prime time out of our viewership.
Experts say archaeologists have only excavated about 10% of the two ancient Indus centers.
We have a great shortage of funds in our archaeology departments. We are barely able to do conservation work or maintain what work has already been done.
Gul says the ancient city of Mohenjo-daro receives UNESCO funding because it is a World Heritage Site. But its sister city, Harappa, which is not yet on the list, is in need of help UNESCO cannot afford. And with money unavailable to prevent the saline topsoil from damaging new excavations, Gul says the best option right now is not to dig.
Let them be. Don't touch them because they're better that way. At least they are preserved underwater.
For now, many keys to the ancient Indus remain underground, waiting to be discovered. Carla Babb, VOA News, Harappa, Pakistan.